Lagu ini untukmu Indonesia, Indonesia. Oz Radio.
Hai ozzers, balik lagi barengan sama Jazz Permana. Dan seperti biasa di channel YouTube Oz Radio, kali ini kita bakal ngobrol sama tamu yang bisa dibilang lumayan spesial nih, karena karyanya bener-bener keren banget sih. Karena dia adalah orang yang udah lumayan lama nih di luar negeri, dan dia bikin sesuatu hadiah bisa dibilang buat tanah airnya. Kita ketemuan sama Bernard Dinata. How are you doing, man?
Hey guys, what's up? I am doing well. Semua baik di sini. How are you, man?
I'm really good. Gue baik-baik aja di sini. How long have you been in? You're in the States, right? You're in the United States, right?
Yes.
How long are you?
Saya kuliah di situ sekitar tiga tahun, 3,5 tahun.
3,5 tahun. Okay.
Yes.
So, you've been in America for a while, right?
Ya, sebenarnya gue di situ lahirnya di Amerika.
Di Amerika.
And then after that, my family, we moved to Singapore.
Okay.
And I grew up in Singapore my whole life.
Okay.
Always going back to Indo.
Okay.
My family is in Jakarta.
Okay.
So I'm always just around these three countries: Indonesia, Singapore, and LA. And then recently Boston for school.
Okay, so basically you spent a lot of time in LA, okay, before you finally went to Boston to go to university, okay?
Yeah.
Gimana nih? Sebenarnya seru nggak punya pengalaman di mana lu bisa dibilang tumbuhnya tuh nggak cuma di satu tempat gitu, di mana-mana. You grew up in a lot of places. Is it really interesting for you, or was it not?
That's a good question, man. I think it's both interesting but also hard.
Hard, okay.
Interestingnya karena I feel like I get a lot of different pengalaman from different cultures and different types of people. And so gue berasa kayak beruntung sekali. And at the same time though, it's not that easy because you have friends in different places, family in different places, and I'm never in one place for a long time.
Okay.
So I have to
Adapt
and also build a home in different
places.
Okay. So yeah, but overall, I'm very thankful, man. And it's been fun.
Very thankful. It's been really fun. But obviously, I would assume that you spend a lot of time in Boston at the moment because of the pandemic.
Yeah, so I was stuck in Boston quarantining for sekitar 4 bulan.
Okay.
Atau, 4 bulan ada kayaknya. Close to 5 bulan. And then I just came back to Singapore recently.
Okay.
Because my parents are here and 2 of my grandparents are here. The other 2 are still in Jakarta.
Okay.
So I've just been finally back with my family for the first time in a long time, and feels good, man.
Feels really great. So how did you spend most of your quarantine? You know, apa lu nonton serial Netflix atau apa gitu? Lu punya satu pengalaman nggak yang bisa lo share ke kita gitu selama quarantine, ngapain aja nih? Khususnya kan berarti kan lu di Amerika kan? You're in Boston for most of the time, right? How is it spending time in quarantine or in lockdown in America? Because is it different than many other country, or maybe there's some other interesting things that you can share?
You know, I'm afraid of getting too deep too fast into our conversation.
Okay.
But I'll just say one of my concerns. That time when the virus was getting very serious in America, it was quite scary being a person dari Asia.
Oh yes,
because
yes, I agree. Okay.
You know, I didn't know what people would think, and I was just a bit like worried, and Asians were pretty scared for a while.
Okay.
But I think overall America is accepting of different cultures, and they knew that, you know, it's a pandemic is a global event. It's not
Yeah.
because of Asian people. And um, most of the time I was staying at home.
Okay.
Gua belajar masak,
Oh, okay,
which was
okay, okay,
great.
okay, okay, okay.
Because I never really cooked before that.
Okay.
So I learned how to cook, and I watched a lot of Netflix, like you said, a
Okay.
lot of movies that I've been wanting to watch for a long time, tapi nggak ada waktu, and then
Okay.
suddenly now there's all this time in the world. So, but on top of all of that, I was actually working a lot on music.
Oh yes.
I was learning a few more different production skills and
Okay.
also writing a lot of songs.
Mhm.
And now I have almost enough. No, I do have enough songs to make an album. So that's one
Okay.
of my hopes. Yeah.
Okay. Now that's also something that's really interesting because I talk with a lot of musicians basically, and they all almost uniformly agree and said that this pandemic and this quarantine and the lockdown just made us more productive because you guys basically have more spare time to explore your music and creating more music. That's also something that happened to you, I guess, which is
Yeah,
really
man.
great. Okay, okay. We will talk about the fact that maybe you spend a lot of time outside of Indonesia, di Singapore, di Amerika, and also many other places. What made you decide to create this song Lagu Untukmu Indonesia? Because that's really interesting where you basically lu ngajak teman-teman lu di kampus kan itu ya sebenarnya ya, untuk
Yep.
nyanyiin si lagu ini gitu. How was the experience at first to write the Lagu Untukmu Indonesia? Or maybe you can tell us a little bit what inspired you to make the song first.
Well, at that time, I was far away from my family and all my
Okay.
friends in Indo,
Mm,
and I was just really missing home.
mm,
Um, and I wanted to do something special for Indonesia,
okay.
something like just a way to connect with the people, because I was so far and I felt very disconnected.
Okay.
So I remember I spoke to my parents first. I was like, we should do something. Like we should do something now,
Okay.
and maybe we can make a song for Indonesia. And my parents said it's a really good idea.
Okay.
We should do it. And so
Okay.
I remember I called my really good friend. He's also orang Indonesia, dia juga sekolah di Berklee College of Music.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Namanya Abram Lembono.
Abram
And
Lembono. Okay.
yeah, he's always been like in the Indonesian music scene. And so
Mm,
I asked him for his help. I'm like, let's do this. What do you think about this idea of
okay.
us creating a song to encourage people
Mm,
to get through this pandemic?
okay. Okay. Okay.
And Abram was very excited about it. So what
Mm,
we did was kita pisah our tasks. So both of us contacted around like 5 people each
5 people
of
each.
our
Okay.
friends. Yeah, our friends that we really trust and that we believe in as artists and as singers, and we really like their voices.
Okay.
So we called them and told them our idea, like this
Okay.
big plan that we have.
Mm,
And the moment I spoke to my friends and asked them, bro, dia semua orang langsung semangat,
okay.
and
Okay.
they thought it was a very touching idea,
Mm,
and they wanted to be involved in this project and
okay. Okay.
do something for Indonesia together with us.
Oh, okay, okay. It's also interesting how you guys put together all of those voices because obviously bahasa it might not be the easiest of language for some people, especially for some of your best friend. Ada nggak yang
Yeah.
bener-bener kesusahan banget buat nyebutin bagian liriknya gitu? Siapa di sini
Yeah,
bro?
bro.
Ada, ada.
Ada, bro.
Who is it?
And I guess I can only say it karena dia one of my teman yang paling baik gitu,
Okay,
you know.
okay, okay.
And he is actually yang rambutnya merah, redhead.
Okay.
Dia dari namanya Calvin, dia dari Chicago. Dan dia kayaknya cuma bisa ngomong bahasa Inggris. Never
Okay,
really
okay.
learned any other language.
Uh,
And he's never heard Indonesian before.
Oh, okay.
But I remember when I asked him, like, dude, do you want to do this together with us? He
Okay.
was like, give it to me, man. I want to learn it.
Okay.
Um, tapi gua ada sih rekaman-rekaman yang he's asked me like, hey bro, does this sound right? Does this pronunciation sound right? And I'm
Okay.
keeping all of those messages so that one day maybe I can blackmail him or something. Um, but
Okay.
it's overall, I think he really worked hard to learn the
Okay.
language.
Hmm.
Karena memang, dude, you're right. Bahasa Indonesia nggak gampang.
Iya, iya.
Pronunciasinya nggak gampang. Like even for
Hmm.
me, I've been listening to it my whole life, tapi
Okay.
ngomongnya masih sulit gitu, you know.
Okay, I'm aware of that.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, Calvin worked hard, and I think he did a pretty good job.
Yeah. I think he did a pretty good job, even though sometimes the accent doesn't sound okay. Well, obviously he's not Indonesians, but that's actually really cool. What are some of the biggest difficulties when it comes to writing this song for you?
Ooh, one of the difficulties was making sure that our song has the right message.
Okay.
Um, we wanted it to be a song that was nice overall, but at the same time has a message that can give people strength and
Okay.
encouragement.
Mhm.
Uh, so that was something that was quite important because pertamanya a lot of my ideas was in bahasa Inggris,
Okay.
and I had to work closely with my dad and with
Mhm.
Abram
Mhm.
and a couple of his friends.
Okay.
One of the girls is a songwriter in Indonesia. Her name is Agustin,
Okay.
and we worked together to create this song that we felt had the right message.
Okay.
But the creation of the overall project
Okay.
yang bikin susah itu karena kita semua di different parts of the world. So
Okay.
it was hard for us to keep in contact, and also everything was virtual, you know?
Everything was
So
virtual. Yeah.
it's not as easy. If it would be so much easier if we all got to meet in one place and just
Okay.
record together.
Mhm.
Tapi gue juga berasa itu yang bikin special karena we're all in our homes, di rumah, and
Mhm.
all recording from different parts of the world. So that was something special.
Okay. So one of the biggest difficulties will be how everything is so virtual gitu kan, masing-masing ada di negaranya masing-masing dan segala macam. Apa ada kemunduran juga nggak nih dari in terms of the production process? Ada beberapa hal yang mungkin jadi kehalang atau jadi mundur gara-gara kendala jarak juga.
Yeah, for
Oke.
sure. Biasanya kalau mau bikin lagu, it will take me maybe 1 bulan, maybe even 2 bulan. Tapi this project took almost 4 months in
4
total.
months. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So from kan lagu ini ada banyak bagian gitu. So the first part was like writing the lyrics, and
Okay.
then there's the making of the song and the production and the mixing and the mastering. And actually, everything was done.
Okay.
And the moment I flew from Boston ke Singapura, gua mesti quarantine di dalam hotel, nurutin government Singapura gitu.
Okay.
14 hari.
Okay.
So I was stuck in a hotel room for 14 days, no fresh air, just stuck there. And all I did was edit the video. So the video was the last step.
Okay. The video was the last step, and then you started the production of the video while you were in quarantine in Singapore.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's really, really interesting. But one thing that for me was so interesting is I'm so curious about the message that you're trying to tell through Lagu Untukmu Indonesia. Is it something that you're trying to tell specifically just for Indonesians or for other people from outside of Indonesia as well? If they found something that they can relate, I guess the message goes for them as well. Or what do you think?
Well, our main focus was for the Indonesian people.
Indonesian people, okay.
Not only within the country, but also Indonesians that are around the world, maybe like us, like me and Abram, who are away from our families, kuliah di luar negeri.
Okay.
And that was our first focus. But at the same time, we also wanted to reach the whole world, like you say. That's why we wrote English translations too,
Okay.
below the Indonesian translations for our video. Supaya teman-teman kita yang di seluruh dunia juga bisa receive something from the video, you know, and feel some kind of inspiration when they see that, and also because the message, I believe, is universal.
The message is universal. Okay, and then?
And so I think it went pretty well because when we all share our videos, and all these people, they're from different parts of the world, right? So they have different friends and different family and different cultures. So when they shared the video, they gave me all these very good reviews from the people of their countries and what they thought. And I think it was very inspiring for everybody. So I'm just thankful, man.
Oh, okay. It's also really interesting because you're basically like promoting Indonesia somehow. To the world, yes. Right? Because most of your friends are from other countries and many other places. Once they share it to their friends, they're basically promoting your country, which is really, really, really great. Not just on top of just promoting the country, but you're also like sharing the Indonesian language to a lot of people as well, which is really, really great. Thank you so much for
man. It was my pleasure, man. Like, okay. That's something that I've always wanted to do as an artist, was bawa nama Indonesia ke seluruh dunia.
Okay.
As much as I can, you know, and I want to do it well. I've also always tried to kind of put a little bit into my music that I release, and to be able to share that culture is a blessing, man. I'm thankful to do that.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's really great. I also know that you spend a lot of time outside of Indonesia, but I'm curious, do you have any favorite Indonesian artists at the moment? Musician or maybe actor or actresses, whatever?
I have classics that I like. The Indonesian artists that I really like. Okay. And it may be a bit unexpected.
Who is it?
But my favorite band of all time is Ungu.
Ungu.
Yeah,
okay. Well, they're a great band as well, but
yeah, karena dari dulu I remember di mobil gitu driving with my family, you know, my dad would always play the Ungu songs on the CD, and I started to really like enjoy every single song, and I feel like it influenced me as a writer, as a songwriter.
Okay.
I just thought they were so good, so cool, and I've even performed Ungu songs in Boston, which is like a very good experience. At one of the events that the Boston Berklee like organization set up for the city.
Okay.
I performed a nice Ungu song there.
What song did you perform there?
It was Ku Mencintaimu.
Okay.
Lebih dari apapun. You know that song? Oh,
I know that song. That's one of their best song. Kekasih Gelapku. That was.
Kekasih Gelapku.
Yes. Was that your favorite Ungu song, or are there any songs that you also like?
Oh man, that's one of my favorites. Demi Waktu.
Yes.
Dude, there's so many good ones, dude. But just those classics, you know, the classics that they use for Indonesian sinetron, you know, like.
I know that, yeah. So what else?
And so there's those classic bands, you know, and I also used to really like Karispati, and I like
Karispati, yes,
Sammy Simorangkir's like R&B tone, and it also like I learned a lot from listening to their music. But at the same time, also The new singers are very good, man.
Okay, name one favorite.
I've always
Name one of your
favorite singer for now.
Well, right now. the new singers.
I really like Isiana.
Obviously, yeah, I like.
I think she's
Sienna.
cool.
Yeah, I think she's really good. She's a really great musician as well. Her latest album, Lexicon, fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't checked out everything, but I'm gonna take some time and listen to it.
Yeah.
Of course, like Afghan, and I like GAC. How do we say that? Gamaliel, Audrey,
Oh,
Jessica.
GAC. Okay, Gamaliel, Audrey,
GAC,
Jessica.
yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
I
there
think
are
they're
some
really doing cool
great,
stuff.
yeah. Okay, but speaking about GAC, they started their career actually from YouTube. Was it something that you also do? You perform music on YouTube as well?
Yeah, man.
Mm.
I started to really build my YouTube channel when I was 18 years old.
Okay.
I think that was like 2014. I really started to post videos on YouTube.
Okay. So it's been 6 years almost.
Yeah, 6 years of having the YouTube channel.
That's well too.
Yeah, now I'm already 24.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
But you're still pretty active on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I like to post videos there.
Okay.
Lagu Untukmu Indonesia is on YouTube now on my channel.
Okay.
I like to post covers. I like to post original songs and stay active on YouTube. One of my favorite platforms.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said that you made a lot of songs as well. Other than Lagu Untukmu Indonesia, do you have any special project upcoming? Are you going to release a new single or what? Maybe can you give us a little sneak peek, I guess?
Sure, man. So, for Indonesia, I feel like it's not enough. What I did was not enough yet. I still want to do more, and so I am going to release another song for Indonesia pretty soon.
Soon?
Almost like a follow-up to this Lagu Untukmu, because I think people were very inspired and I want to do a little bit more.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that song coming out. And also I've been working on projects like my own music that I want to release, because my dream is to have an album. And now I'm working hard on this album, like almost done with everything, wrapping it up. And I believe that I'm going to be releasing a lot of music very soon.
Okay. So you'll be releasing a lot of music very soon. And for Indonesia, there will be a special project as well coming up, right?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Now, can you sing your part in Lagu Untukmu Indonesia?
Of course, man. Let's do it.
Go ahead.
It's not easy because everybody has their parts, right?
All right.
But let me try to sing a little bit of everybody's different lines, and let's see how this goes.
Okay.
I have my guitar here.
All right. Go on. The stage is yours, man. Okay.
Cool, man. All right. So this is Lagu Untukmu Indonesia.
All right, by Bernard Dinata Abram.
Berdiriku di sini, memandangimu pertiwi, di saat badai silih berganti, berharap kau akan tegak. Terdiam ku merenung, namun ku bersabar di dalam hening. Panjatkan doa, ungkapkan cinta lewat nada dan kata. Bernyanyi lagu untukmu, suara cinta dan harapan di setiap langkahmu. Hadapi tantangan, lagu ini untukmu, Indonesia. Memang tak mudah untuk percaya bahwa di dalam sunyi, di kesendirian, kita bersama bisa saling menyembuhkan. Bernyanyi lagu untukmu, suara cinta dan harapan di setiap langkahmu. Harapi tantangan lagu ini untukmu. Jangan kau merasa sepi, kau di sana, aku di sini. Di setiap langkahmu, hadapi tantangan lagu ini untukmu, Indonesia. Indonesia.
Thank you so much, Bernard. Lagu Untukmu Indonesia by Bernard Dinata dan juga beberapa teman-temannya dia yang datangnya dari berbagai macam negara. Lihat videonya ya, it's available on your YouTube channel right now.
That's right. That's right, on my YouTube channel.
Get everyone to listen to Lagu Untukmu Indonesia and also check out the video clip right now.
Of course. Everybody, thank you very much. I hope that you guys really enjoy the new song for Indonesia titled Lagu Untukmu Indonesia.
Yes.
And it is on my YouTube channel. You can just type Bernard Dinata, Lagu Untukmu Indonesia, and it'll be right there. And you guys can also donate. We have a link to a donation over there. And if you donate, all the proceeds are going to go to helping Indonesia survive this coronavirus and making the world a better place.
All right, making the world a better place. You heard it from the man himself, okay? So you should check out the video music and the song as well. And also, if you want to donate, it's already in the description. Udah ada di deskripsi semuanya ya untuk donasinya ya. Keren banget, Bernard. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jazz. Thank you so much, man.
Kita bakal ketemu lagi next project ya, Bernard ya. Berarti ya, apakah ini
I would love to, man. Yes.
Lagu semacam for Indonesia juga atau yang kayak gimana nih yang paling dekat bakal dirilis?
We will see, but I think the closest one is going to be a follow-up song for Indonesia.
Okay, so a follow-up song for Indonesia, Lagu Untukmu Indonesia, itu bakal keluar dalam waktu dekat ini berarti ya?
That's right.
Okay, thank you so much, Bernard. Thanks for having me. Thanks for
Thank you, guys.
Giving your time to talk here. It's been really fun, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, too. All the best. Take care.